everybody, my name is Dougable. If I look like I'm hungover today, it's because I am. I do not feel at my best. I'm dragging ass a little bit. What did I do yesterday? I went down to the strip. I got on the Summerlin Parkway, which people are trying to murder you because all these Californians have moved here and they drive, 100 miles an hour and they pass you. They come up right behind your car and they have all this time they can get around you, but they come up right behind and then last second they try to make sure they just don't hit your bumper. That's the game. That is the game that the speeders of Las Vegas do. So I went to go down to the strip to meet people at this day club that I'm not going to mention the name of. I found a place that I could park for free. So I go over to the day club and I'm like, knock, knock, knock. I want to get into this day club. And they go, you can't get in because you're wearing pants. Now this is my fault. I'm not sure I've ever tried to get into a day club with pants. But I had gone on the website and they didn't say that I needed to wear shorts. So I'm like, maybe they'll let me in. I don't want to be like, don't you know who I am? Because that's crappy. I don't do that. But I did say, hey, let me ask you something. So I'm a celebrity journalist and I've interviewed a lot of celebrities at this exact day club in the past. And I'm coming here to meet some millionaires. I'm not going to tell you any of the names of these millionaires because that's just tough titty. So I messaged the millionaires and then they came up and then they go, hey, we're millionaires. Can you let this journalist in? And then the club goes, let me get this other person who has more power. And the other person with more power comes up. And then they go, no. And I go, ah. And then they go, you can go buy shorts conveniently in our gift shop or in the hotel gift shop or whatever. And that's not going to happen. And then my millionaire buddies are like, hey, I got shorts in the hotel and we can pay for your shorts. And I'm like, no, this is my fault. I'm wearing pants. This is all on me. This isn't on the club. This isn't on the unfriendly guy who's working at the club. This isn't on the millionaires. This is on me. I wore pants to a day club like a fool. I go out and there's a Target out on the strip. So I go to the Target. I find some shorts, come back to the day club, and I go into a bathroom, pull up take off my beautiful pants, put on my beautiful new board shorts. Because they told me, they go, you can't just come back in shorts. You have to come back in board shorts. Meanwhile, the club is about to close. Like, I got there late. So I put on my board shorts. I go back. They've shut the door. So I go around to the exit. There's only 15 minutes this day club's going to be open. But I've spent pretty much close to 2 hours trying to get in this club between driving on Summerlin Parkway where everybody's trying to murder you, and then getting a parking space, and then walking to the day club, then getting turned down, then dealing with the people, then talking to my millionaire friends, then going to Target, then getting the fucking board shorts, and then coming back, and then putting them on, and then going to the club. The club is only going to be open for 15 more minutes. So they go, let me check all your pockets. I pull out all my stuff and I show them my whatever. I've got all this stuff to interview. I've got this microphone thing, the interview. It's a very professional microphone. I've got my video equipment. I got the whole thing. They don't care about that. They're cool with that. Then they get to the bottom of all the stuff that's in my pockets and they find my weed. Yeah, I had some weed. I brought my weed pipe with a little bit of weed. I used to have a medical marijuana card because I get migraines. I get ocular migraines. They don't have a pain. I just go blind kind of for 10 minutes. And it happens a couple of times a year and it kind of sucks. I had 3 recently on a trip to Arkansas. So they go you can't go in with this weed because there's a federal thing on weed, whatever. So I guess at this point it's the federal government. Weed needs to be legalized. And these clubs, and here's the other thing, is that every single place on the Las Vegas Strip that sells alcohol should also be allowed to sell weed and let people smoke weed, or if not smoke it, so maybe vaping it or a little lounge someplace. And, already you can take edibles in. What I'm getting at is Las Vegas is going to have these marijuana lounges in the next, by the end of the year. This whole anti-weed thing is ridiculous. There are a lot of tourists that are buying weed from dealers who are illegal on the strip. And because they don't want to take a fucking Uber or a cab or Lyft to a dispensary to go buy weed. Because let's say you're in Mandalay Bay. If you're in Mandalay Bay Hotel and you want weed, Are you really gonna fucking go, I guess I'll get in a cab and I'll cab it to a dispensary. I'm gonna hand over my driver's license and worry that you're gonna lose my job in Missouri or wherever the fuck you're a tourist from. You know what I mean? Like, the dispensary system is awesome. I love the dispensaries. Nothing but love for the dispensaries. But the thing is like, if you're a tourist, you want that weed pronto. So who are you going to buy it from? You're going to buy it from some doofus who just has some in his pocket. But if you are a hotel, think about all that money you're losing. So I go like, you guys are crazy not letting me in with this weed, you know, even though I know better. So then I walk and I go inside and I'm sitting at this Starbucks and I tell my millionaire friends, I go, hey, look, I'm sitting at the Starbucks. Your club is closing in a couple minutes. Just come and find me. So the millionaires, they come and find me. These are millionaire tourists who spent a fortune buying a cabana or whatever the fuck in this club. But millions of dollars and buying stuff doesn't go as far as you think it goes anymore. So my millionaire friends and I, we take this long walk. We go to the Cosmopolitan. If you go to the Cosmopolitan, where are you going to go? Chandelier Bar. So we take this glass elevator down to the second floor. I love that glass elevator. Oh, there are open tables everywhere. Now in the old days, as in like, I don't know, a year or two or whatever ago, you would sit at a table, cocktail waitress would come up and ask you for your order and you'd get some drinks. Sounds reasonable. These millionaires are about to spend some cash. Then the cocktail waitress comes up and says, I'm sorry, but and she's nice. I'm not dogging her at all. So she comes up and she goes, you can't sit here without a reservation. I just took the lead as a local and I go, well, how do we make a reservation? Can we just do it through you? I mean, there's empty tables aplenty. So she goes, you can do it on our website. So here we have some millionaires sitting at a table. We're sitting at an open table, but they won't let us buy anything or give them money or a corporate credit card unless we pull our phone out, go on the website. Like, what? So we go, this is ridiculous. Let's go somewhere else. So we get back on the glass elevator. We go down the glass elevator. We get on the first floor. We start walking across the Cosmopolitan. We get to the bar that's in the middle of the Cosmo. I don't know what that bar's called. It used to have when it first opened, they used to have bands play there. We go, oh, here's a bar. Maybe they'll let millionaires spend money here. So we go up to the bar, 5 of us. We go up to this bar and I said something to the effect of, hi, can we give you money for alcohol? And the hostess, who's very nice, I'm not dogging her, she's just operating by the rules. She goes, nope. Some people in your party are wearing swimwear. Beautiful people in swimwear who aren't allowed to purchase drinks with millionaires in a bar in Las Vegas. Okay, I go, I know exactly where to go. So we go to the front bar at the Cosmopolitan. And again, everybody's very nice. I have nobody to complain about. And one of the beers we want is called Fat Tire, and they don't have any Fat Tire. I'm not trying to get on the case of the Dayclub. That was my fault for not having the clothes. I'm not trying to get on the the Cosmopolitan's ass necessarily either. I'm just saying, in the old days, if you were a millionaire and you had some money and then you were beautiful and you were in swimsuit attire, hotels were amenable to taking your money. I think it's because Vegas has gotten so insanely busy. So here's the other thing. Today I'm recording this. It's Saturday. Last night was First Friday in downtown Las Vegas. Once a month we have First Friday with a bunch of artists and a whole shit ton of people go down there. So I say goodbye to my millionaire friends. I get in my car, so I drive down to downtown, and there are, I'm guessing 9,000 cars just circling, looking for spaces. All the lots are full, all the parking spaces are full. The only space I could find was in front of a homeless encampment, but then people were parking in front of that too. So I drove around for about an hour looking for a place. And I wasn't contributing to the carbon emission shit because I have a fully electric car. Driving around. And then finally I was like, oh, you know what I'll do is I know a super secret spot. So I go drive to the super secret spot about 15 minutes away from downtown. And I park there. And I park in a spot. And I get out of my little electric car. And I hit the little beep beep. And then I look over to this car to my left. and I see it has, I'm looking at the driver's side, and it has a little sticker on it that says, you have to move this car or we're going to tow it. I'm reading like this sticker. What does this sticker say? Does this mean that my car is going to get this sticker on it? Because I don't want to have to pull this sticker off my windshield. And then all of a sudden, a guy pops up in the driver's seat. And I'm like, oh my God, the guy is living in his car. And he's like pretending that he doesn't live in it. He's like, I'm just looking for something. Like he thinks I'm the cops. I'm not the cops. I walk downtown. And it's bananas. I meet my friends at some bar, and it's outrageous. There are 800 million people downtown. Just a crush. Downtown Las Vegas has opened up 500 bars in the last 1 minute. I'm exaggerating for comedy, but it's bars everywhere. One of these bars is next to a halfway house, by the way. Anyway, so I go meet my friends, we bar hop, and it was great. So I think the moral that I'm getting to here, Vegas has gotten super crazy. Super fucking bananas crazy. If you're gonna travel here as a tourist right now, do it. Come give us all your money. We'll take it all. We love taking people's money for any reason whatsoever. Just be ready for this crush of people here, which personally I like. There's nobody that loves crowds like I do. I love getting a lot of people don't like to be all, surrounded by people. I love it. But, a lot of people also don't like public speaking, and look at me, I'm on a fucking video telling you everything I can think of. If you are at a hotel, maybe you could come up with a way for millionaires and middle-class people and poor people to be able to give you money for alcohol and hopefully weed at some point, you know what I mean? Because, dude, come on. You smell it all over the place, and you're just missing out. Oh, these hotels are missing out. So that is my true tale of joy and woe today. I love you unconditionally, just like I love myself unconditionally. I hope you're having the best day of your life.